The Trojans come over here to Line Mountain to take on these Eagles, and we're going to have a blocking foul called immediately now, as we'll pick up these guys as we go along here. The foul was on Line Mountain, and the Eagles working it around out here. Straub over into the corner, shot from over here by Smeltz for three, no good, and a rebound comes down there and it's going to be controlled by UD. But then a hold and a walk called. Eagles will bring it up court. We'll pick up some of these guys as we go along. Here's 44 with a shot, no good. And on the rebound, they're going to have a over the back call called on number 22 of Line Mountain. Bordner, number 5, checking into the ball game for the Eagles. This is Smeltz. Wenzel ahead for Smeltz, and now down into the corner for a pass underneath, and the pass blocked away in there, and back with it come the Eagles. 43 for 2, wouldn't go. Rebounded strongly inside there by number 44 of UD, and I'll pick up some of these guys as we go along. They're a little unfamiliar here in their away uniforms. First game of the season, first time I've seen this guys. Ball goes off Smeltz's hand and out of bounds, so it'll be Eagle ball. 44 Jensen for UDA. This is Smeltz guarding out here on 34. He'll drop it inside, and then he'll try to force his way inside. And a walk will be called as he got tangled up, and he'll turn the ball over to the Trojans. Jensen will inbound the ball for UDA. For Smeltz. Up the court with it they come now, and Straub's got it over in the right wing. For three, no good. Rebound comes down there, controlled by that Bordner. 34, it rolled off his foot, but he's got it back again. Inside on the baseline. Pass knocked out of there and picked up by Stroop. I think they call him Stroop, and then we're going to have a hold called on Line Mountain. Foul was on Bordner, his first. No score in the ball game. Jensen inbounding here for Smeltz. Across the court they go with it now to Wenzel. Wenzel looping it down the wing over there for Stroop, but it's blocked away, and on the floor it goes. Picked up in here by Line Mountain for three, no good, and on the rebound, Bordner has it. Loops it inside on a nice pass to Velashik, and his shot wouldn't go down. Ball still loose, finally picked up here by Stroop, ahead for Wenzel, and then Wenzel is going to be fouled as number 54, Latshaw, picks up the personal foul. UD inbound the ball. 5, Kyle Grafe into the ball game for UDA. Under the wing it goes. Shot from the wing for three. No good. On the rebound. Taken away quickly here by Sprinkle. Sprinkle is fouled and be a shooting foul, I guess. Foul is on Wenzel. His first. No shooting. And Line Mountain will inbound the ball. Bo Hassinger, 41, into the ball game for UD. It's a nice pass on the inbounds play. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded in there by Hassinger. And the ball goes out of bounds off the Eagles. It'll be UD ball. So the Trojans started up court here now. Wenzel will pick it up, looping it down on the wing there for number 45, Grave. Kyle couldn't quite hang on to that one. So they'll inbound it here for Wenzel as it was tipped out of there by the Eagles. Here's Stroop with it. Looping it near wing over here for Stroop again on the outside for three, no good. Return shot put up by Smeltz, no good, and we still have no score in the ball game. Played almost 3 minutes of this one. Neither team has hit a bucket. Wenzel will inbound the ball for UD. Whoops, off a couple of fingertips, picked up in here quickly Byline Mountain for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down here, and coming back up court with it comes at 45 Grave, and out of bounds that one went. So they missed the layup after they had the big break, and so still no score. Here's Wenzel looking to inbound the ball here for Bo Hassinger. Hass inside here for Wenzel on the baseline for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down, and Bordner's got it. Back there for that Schreffler. Over the wing he goes. And hold everything. A foul called, and Wenzel might have picked up his second personal foul. We'll see. Yes, he did. So Wenzel picking up his second personal foul, and he'll check out of the ball game now, as UD will send 44 Jensen and 50 Kinch into the ball game. Shot from the wing for three, no good. Rebounded in there to UD, and back comes Wenzel. Oh, Wenzel did not leave the ball game, rather. This is he with it. Wenzel having some trouble with it out in front as they try to reach in and grab it. Picked up by Stroop, near wing over here for a pass on the baseline for two, and it's good. First 2 points of the ball game belong to number 44, Jensen. For two, it's no good. Rebound tipped around in there, controlled by Wenzel. Quick outlet pass up here for Smeltz. Smeltz for two. It's good. Brent Smeltz gets two and makes it a 4-0 UD lead with 3:55 left here in the first period. Here's Schreffler taking it into the corner. Now dump it inside. 11 for two, no good. Ball tapped out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be off the Eagles, and so UD will inbound the ball. 3:45 remaining here in period one. Here comes Smeltz with it. Brent stopping, popping an 18-foot try, short, no good, but the pass goes right over there to Kinch, and Kinch right there to pick it off. So we'll call that a pass, and Aaron Kinch there to pick that one off. Passing it back outside here for that 11 guy. His shot up and in, good. 6-2, first 2 points of the ball game for the Eagles, and a walk called. Trojans had called timeout. The timeout is now over. So, oops, knocked away in there nicely by Smeltz, but then picked up here by Marquette. Shot by Schaefer, good for three. So Schreffler gets three and makes it a 6-5 ball game. Now as Smeltz up court here for UD. This is Buffington into the ball game for the first time tonight. Puts it over in a wing over there. Now they'll spin it inside. Near wing, here it comes here to Jensen. Jensen had some trouble with it. Picked up in there by Latshaw. Latshaw coming down court. Passes it over there on a good dish off by Latshaw to number 5, Bordner. And the Eagles have taken the lead 7-6. Here's Smeltz firing it across the court here. Picked up by Kinch. Kinch off the glass for two. It's good. So the Trojans go back on top, 8-7. And this is Schreffler inside for Spots. Schreffler has it. Schreffler here for that Spots fella. He'll take it up for two. It's no good on the rebound. Let's see. It looks like it's going to be Jensen picking it off, breaking it back here for Buffington. Buffington near wing over here for number 25, Stroop, and Stroop hits a three. So Eagles, or the Trojans, come right back with their three-pointer. And let's see, we'll get the autofocus here to work a little bit. There it goes. It's 11-7. Buffington for UD. Stroop and Buffington playing with it. He gonna get three? No, not that time. Rebound pumped up and in, good by Jensen. On the putback by Jensen on the rebound. 13-7. Trojans have opened up a 6-point margin here now. Here's Schreffler working it near wing over here. He comes to Marquette. He lost the pass inbound, picked up in there by Stroop, and back with it come the Trojans. Oops, a little bit of a walk here that time. As Smeltz tried to get her going a little too quickly. Call for the walk. Schreffler bringing it up court for Eagles. There's that Bordner guy. Inside for Schreffler. Schreffler for two. A little bit too long and picked off in there by UD. Smeltz from out here for three. It's two. Two. They give Brent that time got two. Here's a ball nearly stolen away. Now it is tipped away. Good play in there by 45 Grafe of the Trojans, stirring that one up and knocking it loose. And this is Smeltz out in front. Clock down to 16 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Buffington and Smeltz will play with it. Over in the wing he goes with it now for Stroop. Back outside Smeltz. Now Buffington for three. It's good. Brett Smeltz buries it as the buzzer will go to end the first quarter. So UDA at the end of one. It is 19-7 Upper Dauphin. Okay, to begin the second period now. The Eagles have the advantage inbounding the basketball. Schreffler out in front with it. Smeltz checking him over. There's a pass inside and the ball came loose, but come right over here to number 22. And he put it in for Line Mountain. Wenzel for two. No good. Rebound comes down there, and let's see. It's going to be out of bounds off the hustle of Kyle Grafe that time. And the Eagles knocked it out of there, so the Trojans have the basketball. Here's Smeltz. Smeltz inside. He goes back over here for Wenzel from outside. No good. Rebounded inside here by that number 22, Milky. Here's a pass in for 54. No good. Shot put up. No good. Rebound comes down there, controlled by Bo Hassinger. Over in the wing, they'll go with it. Shot from over there for three. It's good. Brett Smeltz with another three. Hits a 22-9 ball game. The ball stolen away nicely in here by Kyle Grafe. Grafe for two. No good. Return shot put up by Wenzel. Good for two more. Good steal and a good effort by Kyle Grafe, and then finished off by Wenzel. Whoops. Held everything. We've got timeout called by the Eagles. 6:42 remaining here in the first half. It's 24-9 UD. Okay, the timeout is over. Eagles ready to inbound the basketball. Right underneath, they go with it with a pass quickly for Latshaw, and he puts it up and in. Quick inbound pass right underneath the basket. Latshaw was there to put it home. Here's Wenzel. Hassinger's got it. Bo dropping it here for Smeltz. Smeltz with an inside pass intended for Kinch underneath. But out of bounds it goes. They're going to say it went off, Aaron. So back with it comes Schreffler for the Eagles. Over here for that 23, Marquette. And Marquette is held, and a foul will be called, I think, on Bo Hassinger. Matt Marquette missed his first of two, and we'll see how Matt makes out here with his second one. It is no good, and the rebound comes down to Wenzel, or not Wenzel, Jensen rather. Here's Wenzel with it. Out in front here for Hassinger. 14-foot try, no good. Rebound tipped around there, controlled by Line Mountain. Schreffler taking it down in the corner, stolen away nicely in there by UD. Nice pass over there, and then a walk will be called now as they played it really nicely after Smeltz had made the steal. Got it down court here, finally passed it over there to Jensen, but Jensen kind of tangled up over there and went for the walk with it. So looked like a good play, but it didn't have a very good finish. Here's a nice pass inside for Schreffler. That's short. The rebound comes there to Jensen. He'll pick it off over here for Wenzel. Wenzel taking it up court. Now back for Wenzel. Wenzel plays it on the near wing here for Smeltz. Across the court they go with it for Hassinger. Back outside here for Wenzel for three. No good. And we got a foul called on Jensen underneath. He'll pick up the personal foul. It'll be his first, I believe. And the Eagles will inbound the ball. Got 5:20 rather remaining here in the first half of this ball game. Quick moving ball game. Over into the corner it goes. For three, it's good. Well, a three-pointer hung up there by that number 22 Milky. Puts one up. And Wenzel playing it ahead on the right wing side over there, and then a turnover by the Trojans gives the Eagles the ball back. Here's Schreffler with it for the Eagles now after the turnover. There's a turnaround shot by Matt Marquette, no good. Rebound tap back here, controlled by Malashik, or by Milky for three, no good. Rebound on the near side, saved inbounds. They'll spin it back here for Schreffler. Schreffler has it stolen away from him on another good steal in there by 21. Shot put up, no good. And on the rebound, let's see, it's going to be saved inbounds very nicely there by Marquette. And they'll push it down underneath the basket, intended for 43, but wouldn't go anywhere with that one. So Trojans have it. This is Wenzel. Over there for a shot from outside by Smeltz for three. It's good. That's about 3 threes, I believe, that Brent got tonight, and they've all been met. Here's Schreffler, has that ball tipped out of his hands and out of bounds. It goes. It'll be still in the possession of the Eagles as he will inbound the ball. Schreffler getting ready to inbound it. Does so back here now for Milky. Milky takes it in, 15-foot try, no good. Rebounded in there to Jensen, who will push it back here for Stroop. Ahead they come quickly now for Wenzel. Wenzel with a nice bounce pass on the baseline for Kinch. His shot wouldn't go, and a rebound comes down here to the Eagles. And a walk called this time on Milky. Got 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. 27-14. UD has just about doubled them up. The Eagles not really doing a whole lot here in the first half of this ball game. Here's Stroop. Stroop taking it on the baseline, goes underneath with it, tries to pass it and gets it over in the wing for another try by Smeltz. Wouldn't go this time. And back outside, they'll load it to Wenzel. Wenzel near wing here for Stroop. Nice pass inside on the baseline, and a foul called. Foul will probably be on Balashik, and that's going to send Kinch to the line, shooting two. Aaron's first shot, no good. You'll get one more. John, who was that last foul on?
For them.
Yeah. Second shot, no good. So Aaron misses a bunch of them, and back with it comes Bordner for two. It is no good. Rolled off the rim, wouldn't go down. Return shot put up on the far side by Schreffler, too long. Back with it comes Wenzel. Wenzel heading to the hoop, looking for two off the glass. It's good. Wenzel with another fine bucket for UD. This is Schreffler. Inside he goes with it now for Latchaw. His shot wouldn't go. Rebounded inside there by Kinch. Near side here, Stroop's got it. Stroop will bounce it into the corner here. Now they'll go back outside. Wenzel for two. No good. Rebounded inside here and then hold everything. A foul will be called on UD. Fouls on Wenzel, his third. And that does not bode well for him as picks up his third personal foul. Remains in the ball game for Coach Hain. Schreffler inside, he'll go with it. They pass it back to Schreffler for two. It's good. Well, a nice pass back from Bordner to Schreffler, and Schreffler nailed it two. 29-17. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining here in the first half. Smeltz working it around out in front, gets himself double teamed and then tied up here as he and Matt Marquette will battle for the basketball. And on the tie-up, it's going to remain UD ball. Buffington back into the ball game. Zach Buffington will return here to the lineup for UD. It's Buffington with the ball. Over into the corner he goes with it. This is Smeltz. Smeltz looking to go for two. No good. Rebound in there by 43, then tapped away and then picked back up again by Schreffler of Line Mountain. Shot put up and in, good. Back comes Buffington for UDA. Stroop for Buffington. Buffington from 17 feet out. That one wouldn't go. And the rebound, let's see, tapped around inside here, controlled by Smeltz. Smeltz for two, wouldn't go. Return shot put up and in, good by Grafe. And Kyle will go to the line shooting one to get three. Grafe lining her up to shoot one, and it is no good. And the rebound comes down there to Line Mountain. Velashik gives it over there for Marquette. Marquette will spin it inside. Bordner had it tipped loose, picked up over there by number 11, who spins around and puts a shot up and in, good. Sprinkle for a two. This is Buffington. Had it stolen away from him by Marquette. Quickly ahead they come here to Bordner. Bordner with a little problems with it. Puts a shot up anyway, no good. And let's see, on the rebound shot, Marquette tries one, no good. Sprinkle for two, no good. Rebound over in the far side, and out of bounds it goes. They're going to be off the Trojans, they say, with 34 seconds left here in the first half. 21-31, Trojans by 10. Schreffler will inbound the ball. No, he won't. It's spun inbounds and then fired out of there as Bo Hassinger got a hand on that one and fired it right back in. So Bo with a good move that time to give the ball back to UDA. As Trojans counting the clock down here in the first half. Over in the wing it goes. Now with a quick pass for Stroop. Stroop tries to go inside with it, but it's picked off here by Bordner. Bordner for two. It's good. With 14 seconds left, and now the clock moving on down. Here's the Trojans with a chance to get one more bucket if they can get it set up. Buffington will loop it over here now for a pass on the end line to Hassinger from Grafe, and that one just wouldn't go with 5 seconds remaining here in the first half. Eagles looking to inbounding it here. They'll have to shoot a long one. This is a long one, but it's not going to go anywhere, and that will do it to end the first half. At the end of the first half of play here, Albert Orphan 31, the hometown Eagle. Well, we're set to go now with the second half of tonight's ball game, as the Eagles will get to inbound the ball first to begin the second half. They trail here in the ball game as Schreffler has it, guarded out there by Smeltz. Pushes it over in a wing. Now they'll go back inside for Schreffler. Schreffler had the ball come loose, picked up in here by Stroop. We'll get it back now for Wenzel. Wenzel, the only man in foul trouble tonight for UD, has 3 of them. Stroop into the corner here for Jensen. Jensen for two. A little bit flat on that shot and out of bounds. It goes off the hands of probably 22 of the Eagles. Here's Jensen looping it inside for Jensen. Shot from the outside, no good, and rebound comes down here to the Eagles. Quick pass ahead here now for Milky, wouldn't go. And Wetzel pushes it over there for Jensen. Jensen for two, off the bottom, perhaps blocked away, picked up in here by 43. Balashik, and his shot wouldn't go, and then on the rebound we've got a foul called. Foul is on Kinch. And looks like it'll be Matt Marquette going to the line, shooting two. Marquette made his first one, and here is his second try. It is good also. And it's now 25-31 as Wenzel will pick it up, bring it down here for Jensen. Across the court they go with it. Smeltz working it on the baseline. Shot from on there by Jensen wouldn't go. Rebound comes down here to Marquette. Back for Schreffler over in the wing. Shot put up over there is no good. Jensen with the rebound for UD. Ahead for Smeltz. Smeltz near wing over here. Now back for Smeltz. He'll step around looking for three. No good on the shot. And then the rebound comes back here and picked up by Marquette. Marquette looking for two. Wouldn't go. And the ball is knocked out of play by the Trojans. And so the Eagles will inbound the ball. Right in front they go with it. And a shot put up no good. And the rebound comes down to UD. Stroop taking it off for the Trojans. Back here for Wenzel. Wenzel, Stroop, and Wenzel. Wenzel, no, I thought he was going to put a three. He decided to put it over here for Stroop. Stroop goes inside. They'll come right back here for Wenzel. Wenzel, an 8-foot try. It is no good. Ran around the rim, and then it goes out of bounds off the Eagles. It should stay UD ball, and it will. Wenzel will get set to inbound it for UD. On the wing for three. It's good, and it's 3 more points for that Brent Smeltz. It's a pass inside and a nice running gun that time by Balashik. Here's a pass right underneath for Kinch. Fakes once, puts a shot up and in good. Aaron Kinch with a nice bucket there on a nice pass. Boy, Aaron is really slimmed down. He is looking good out there. Physically fit. Here's a rush to the hoop and hold everything before the shot. We have a foul called on Smeltz before the shot. 21 is Smeltz. He'll pick up the personal foul. For him, it will be his first. Brett picks up his first personal foul. Eagles will inbound the ball. Schreffler pushes it over the wing. Shot from over there for a couple. No good. And on the rebound, controlled here by Wenzel. Wenzel all the way for UD. Went to put the shot up and it rolled off his hand. Blocked out of bounds, they say. Now wait, the ref's going to confer on this one. And I think they might have called that one a little wrong, but we'll see. Nope. White. Yep, white ball. That was a good call. Good call. Schreffler up court for the Eagles. Near wing over here and then out of bounds it goes off the hands of Matt Marquette. And out of bounds it went. So UD gets it right back with no harm done. As Wenzel will fire it here for Smeltz. Smeltz inside he goes for Stroop over the wing. Shot by Kinch for two, wouldn't go. Turnaround shot no good. Kinch still has the rebound, but he is going to go out of bounds with it, and it will be white ball. 5 minutes left in the third. Schreffler up court for the Eagles. Ooh, tried to go inside with it. Kinch picked it off nicely. Kinch heading back with it. We'll slow it down now. Dropping it back here for Wenzel over in the wing. Stroop near side it comes for Smeltz. And Wenzel. Wenzel will back it off a little bit. Stroop on the left wing. Stroop's got it. Over into the corner he goes. Smeltz for three. No good. Rebound almost tipped back up, but then Kinch puts it up a little bit too high and too hard. But the ball is stolen away, and Smeltz puts a shot up, but he's fouled. The foul, I believe, will be in Balashik. Yeah, it is. And Breton will go to the line, shooting two. Smeltz at the line to shoot a pair. His first one's perfect. Kinch checks out of the ball game as he's replaced in there by Jensen. Second shot wouldn't go. A rebound comes down this way for the Eagles. Here's Schreffler looking for two. The bucket's good. Foul might be called on. The foul is on Smeltz, his second in about the last 20 seconds of play. So all of a sudden, Brent's got two. And to the foul line, shooting one to get three, and missing it was the Eagle. Here's Wenzel for two, short. Rebound comes down there and picked up by the Eagles. Ahead it'll come as they roll it here now and bounce it over there, and a good bounce pass for number 22, Milky. And so all of a sudden, these Eagles are becoming very, very difficult for the Trojans to shake. It's now 37-31. The Eagles, or the Trojans, by 6 with 3:58 remaining here in the third period. Troop getting ready to inbound the ball for the Trojans following their timeout. Wenzel up course with it for the Trojans. Narrowing over here for Smeltz. Smeltz taking it on a nice bounce pass inside, but hold everything. Before the shot, we got a hold called on an Eagle. Before the shot. Great 45 in there for UD. Inbound play goes over to Smeltz. Smeltz from outside for 3 is good. He's got about 5 now for sure. And this is Schreffler. Schreffler dribbling around, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Jensen. And Jensen will loop it over here for Wenzel. Wenzel down the left wing with it. Taking it all the way inside for 2, it's good. Jensen, or rather Wetzel for 2. Good job that time. And on the inbounds play, on the inside pass, I should say, looks like the foul will be called on Kyle Grafe. For Grafe, it'll be his first. None shooting. The Eagles will inbound the ball. The inbounds pass gets tipped around, and let's see who's got it. In fact, it's going to be a foul called on number 11. That's Sprinkle. He'll pick up his first, team's third here in the second half. As the Trojans bring her down court here now. Smeltz over in front here. The ball's going to be stolen away. Coming back with it now, number 5, Bordner for 2. He's fouled. Foul will be on 25, Stroop. And that's going to send Bordner to the line, shooting 2. Grafe checks out of the ball game. Kinch back in there for Coach Hain. And the second shot is no good. Rebounded in there to Jensen. Now Jensen can really get up, get those rebounds. He's been doing a good job on the boards tonight for UD. There's Wenzel. Into the corner he goes to Jensen. Back for Wenzel. Wenzel will take it inside. Lost the handle on it. Picks it up himself. Spins it over the outside here for a shot by Smeltz that wouldn't go. Jensen's got the rebound, and then hold everything. A walk will be called on Jensen as he got kind of tangled up in there when he made the rebound of that last shot. And so the Eagles will get to put it in play with 2:37 left here in the third quarter. This is Schreffler. Schreffler taking it all the way, puts a shot up, wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to Jensen. Jensen will throw it over here, but it's picked off in there by Matt Marquette. His shot didn't go down either. Jensen still has it, spins it here for Wenzel. Wenzel coming down the court quickly for UD. Takes it over into the corner. And now back out in front. So he'll spin it here for, well, Jensen again. Looking for 2, no good. Rebound comes down there to Marquette. We'll drop it back to Schreffler, and back come the Eagles now with exactly 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Shot from the side by Schreffler off the glass, no good. And on the rebound, Jensen controls it. Quick outlet pass here for Smeltz. Smeltz for 2, it wouldn't go. Rebound comes down in there to the Eagles. Back with it comes Schreffler. Tries to go underneath with it, but it's tapped out of there. Stroop got back quickly and put the hit on it. Kyle Grafe back into the ball game for UDA. 45. Oh, inbound pass stolen away immediately. Looping it ahead here for Smeltz, but then saved, and a shot put up and a foul called, and that's going to let is it Sprinkle? Yeah, Sprinkle will go to the line for the Eagles. Yeah, foul was on Grafe. Kyle picks up his second. Sprinkle at the line, shooting 2. His first one, good. Trojans have committed 6 team fouls here in the half. The Eagles have committed 3. Trojans lead by 9, and Sprinkle would like to make it 8 here if he gets this one in, which he did. 42-34. Steal, and out of bounds it goes. It's going to be ruled that one out of bounds off Marquette, and so Trojans will put it in play. Here comes Wenzel. Wenzel firing over in the wing there for Smeltz, but out of bounds it goes, and so the Eagles will have a chance to narrow the gap to 6 here as Bordner gets set to inbound for Line Mountain. Here for Schreffler. Schreffler goes inside with it. It's going to go out of bounds off the hands, I believe, of, well, let's see. Who did it go off? Off Sprinkle, I guess. Yep. So Smeltz with it for UD. Smeltz over there for Wenzel. Near side for Smeltz. On the baseline it goes here for Kinch. Back outside Wenzel. Over in the wing for Smeltz. Smeltz tries to go inside with it. Did so. Kind of a wild looking pass. But anyway, Smeltz for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to Smeltz. He'll get it. Puts your shot up. No good. And out of bounds. It's going to go off the hands of the Trojans' Kyle Grafe. And back with it comes Marquette for Schreffler. Clock down to 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. The Eagles will try to spread it out here a little bit now. Schreffler wanted to take it inside, was blocked off there, and back here comes Wenzel for UD. Wenzel taking it all the way inside, lost the handle on it, springs it back out here for Smeltz. Smeltz with a good move inside for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound in there by Kinch is good for 2. Or by, that wasn't Kinch, it was 45 as the buzzer goes. Last shot made by Kyle Grape for UD. And a score at the end of 3. The Trojans up by 10, 44-34. Well, if you get in the fourth period, the Trojans with the advantage of inbounding the basketball. Wenzel has it from Stroop, and Wenzel will take it across the timeline now. Take it down here as he peers around for some help. Here's a nice looping pass inside for Jensen for 2. It wouldn't go. But on the other side is Kinch. His shot first wouldn't go. Second shot wouldn't go. Third try. Nope, walk called. A walk will be called as it looked like he got hammered inside there. Crowd over there didn't like that. It's a pretty good little group of fans here from UD, and they didn't like that call at all. Looked like Jensen probably got hammered in there, but anyway, he said he walked with it. There's a shot from outside by Line Mountain, no good, and on the rebound it's going to go right out of bounds, and it'll be UD ball off the rim. Smeltz, who has had a good game offensively for UD and defensively, several steals there in that first half. And Brent will spin it around out in front. Ooh, turned it over. Spun it around a little bit too much and a little bit too high that time on the dribble. So he is called for the turnover. Latshaw will inbound the ball for Schreffler of the Eagles. Near wing, here it comes Latshaw, or to, nope. Before the shot, looks like Smeltz is going to pick up personal foul number 4, or 3 rather. 3 on Brent. And since it's the 7th team foul, it's going to send Schreffler to the line shooting a 1-and-1. His first shot no good. Rebound comes right down here, however, and Latshaw will dump it back out. Shot from outside by Milky, no good. And on the rebound, let's see who's got it. Well, a foul will be called on Milky. Foul on Milky. And UD will inbound the ball. On play, the Trojans threw the ball out of bounds past Jensen down here, so the Eagles take over. 6:58 left here in the ball game. Here comes Marquette for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound comes down, and let's see, it goes on the floor. We got a couple of guys here, but they're going to be okay, I guess. This is Wenzel checking back here to see what's happening behind him. Near side over here for Smeltz for 2. Off the mark it goes, and rebound comes down here, and a quick outlet pass up here for Marquette, who saves it in bounds, but to the Trojans, and so back comes Wenzel. Wenzel dropping it here for Smeltz. Smeltz around the left wing side, pushes it over there for Stroop. Wenzel tries to go inside, kicked off out of there by Latshaw. And so UD will inbound the ball. Stroop getting ready to do that. Smeltz. Over the wing they go. This is Stroop. Here for Wenzel. Wenzel dropping it for Stroop. Stroop taking it inside, pushing it on the baseline for a nice bucket there by Jensen. Stroop working it around nicely outside there, got it inside, and Jensen did not miss it. Here's a shot by Schreffler and a foul called. Foul this time I think is going to be on Stroop. Yep, Stroop picks up the foul, and timeout's going to be called by Coach Hain. We've got 5:50 left here in the ball game, and the Trojans up by 12. Schreffler lines up at the foul line now following the UDA timeout. He'll be shooting 1-and-1. Or 2. Shooting 2. First try, no good. He will shoot one more with 5:50 left in the ball game. UD looking to open up the season with a win over here. The season opener here at Lion Mountain. Jensen with another good rebound for UDA. And back comes Wenzel. Trojans should have a pretty exciting ball club, I think, this year. Should be some good parity in the league, and I think we're going to see some good basketball from UD. Here's Smeltz with it. Smeltz spinning it into the paint, has it stolen away from him by Marquette. Marquette then has it stolen back by Jensen. Jensen still more or less in control of it, goes to the hoop for 2. It is no good, and a blocking foul will be called. And Casper Jensen will go to the line shooting 2. Jensen's first shot, no good. Jensen's second shot coming up here. Sprenkel back in the lineup, replacing Malashik for Lion Mountain. Second shot didn't go down there, and back with it comes Marquette. Inside he'll go here for Marquette again with it. This is at Latshaw. Latshaw from outside for 3. It's good. Latshaw gets 3. Here's Stroop. Stroop near side over here for Jensen. Jensen stops and pops one off the glass. Good for 2. Casper Jensen for 2. Back come the Eagles. This is Schreffler. Schreffler looking for 3. No good. Rebounded in there to Jensen again. The ball loose, but picked up there by UD. And back with it comes Wenzel. Wenzel over the timeline. 4.5 minutes left here in the ball game. Here's Stroop. Stroop going to take it in. Has it stripped away from him. Latshaw coming back with it for Lion Mountain. Looking for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Let's see. Comes right down here to Marquette. And Marquette put it home. 38-49. 48-39 make that. Show you the clock here as soon as we get a chance. Here's Stroop with it. Back over here for Smeltz, and then Wenzel with it. Wenzel for 2. No good. Rebounded in there to the Eagles. Back with it comes Bordner, I think it is. Shot put up, no good. Rebound tapped around out here. Let's see who's going to control. It's going to be controlled over there to that Bordner fella. Shot from outside by Schreffler wouldn't go. And a rebound came down to Stroop of Upper Dauphin. Back here for Wenzel. Wenzel will drop it for Stroop. Stroop here for Smeltz. Smeltz picking it up for Wenzel. Well, and Wenzel will turn it over as it went up around his head that time. Couldn't do much about that one. Pass came back and kind of got tipped up around his noggin. And the clock shows us 3:18 remaining here in a 9-point ball game. Latshaw will give it back here to Schreffler as the Eagles come up and look to set something up here against our Trojans. Here's Sprinkle from the side for two, no good. Rebound comes down in there and is controlled by Smeltz of Upper Dauphin. Wenzel across the timeline with it for UD. Back here for Stroop. Stroop will take it inside. Drops it on the baseline for Kinch for two. It's good. Kinch gets to the easy way as the pass comes down in for the Eagles, and then a walk called. A walk will be called on Sprinkle, and timeout's going to be called by the Lion Mountain Eagles. 2:44 remaining in this one. The Eagles, or the Trojans, up by 11. Trojans have put the ball in play now following the Eagle timeout as Stroop gets ready to inbound the ball for UD. Quick pass down the court here for Wenzel. Wenzel saves it, but right back here for Marquette. Marquette dropping it on the wing here for Schreffler. Schreffler will take it in, put an 8-foot try up, no good. Rebound tapped outside here, picked up in there by that Latshaw. Latshaw from outside for three. It's good. Latshaw hits a three. 50-42 and hold everything. We got a push foul called on Marquette on the inbounds pass. And UD will inbound the ball. Stroop getting ready to inbound the ball for Upper Dauphin. Whoops, off the leg of Bordner. For Smeltz. Smeltz passes it back, but then the kickball called, I guess it was. So UD will inbound it one more time. As Stroop will try to get it inbounded. Does so for Smeltz. Smeltz will take the dribble up court. Over the timeline he goes with it. Bounces it inside, but off the foot of Latshaw. And so it'll be UD to inbound the ball once again. Pass intended for Jensen, but off the foot of Latshaw, or off the foot of Latshaw out of bounds. Inbound pass goes off the foot of Jensen that time and out of bounds. So the Eagles get the ball back. 2:12 remaining in this, and only an 8-point margin for UD. And back comes Schreffler for Lion Mountain. Here for Latshaw. Latshaw hit a three last time he had it. Now he'll wind it around this side this time and give it back here for a three-point attempt by Marquette, which is no good, and a foul called underneath. The line to shoot a 1-and-1. First try, no good. Rebound tap back here. And up court comes Schreffler with it. Schreffler for two, no good. Rebound comes down to Kinch, has it nearly stolen, in fact tied up in there, as Latshaw and Kinch battle for it. It's going to be Eagle ball. Schreffler will inbound the ball for Lion Mountain. On the wing he goes. Now back over there for Schreffler. Schreffler pushes it back here. The ball almost came loose, and Matt Marquette will be held and fouled, I think. Or is it just a walk? Okay, block, a good block of the ball, and so they call a walk. So we've got 1:38 left here in the ball game. Trojans still up now by 8. Timeout is over. UD back to inbounding the ball. Stroop looping it over there for Wenzel. Wenzel will take it down the wing and go across the timeline with it. Wenzel trying to loop it inside here. He does so for Grafe, and then back outside they'll come with it. Wenzel still has it. Wenzel, top of the circle for Smeltz. Smeltz pushing it back over here now for Stroop, and a foul called. Intentional foul called here on Stroop. Intentional foul called on number 5, Bordner, and that's going to allow Stroop to go to the line shooting 2 unopposed. You don't see that often, but the ref called that immediately. First shot good. 51-42. And there's Stroop's second try. It is, oops, just off the mark. But UD will get the ball back now on the intentional foul. Trojans will get the ball at half court. And Stroop will get ready to inbound the ball for Upper Dauphin. Does so back here for Wenzel. And Wenzel's fouled. This time it'll be a foul called on Marquette. And Wenzel will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Wenzel shooting a 1-and-1. First try, good. 52-42. The Trojans have moved the margin back to 10 with a 1:15 left here in the ball game. Second shot by Wenzel is good. And so back come the Eagles now, trailing by 11. Hold foul will be called on Kinch. And shooting will be Sprinkle. Kinch picks up his second personal foul. Sprinkle at the line. Nicky Sprinkle at the line to shoot 1-and-1. Shoots his first one in. Good. .108 remaining here in the opener. Trojans now by 9. 53-44. 108 remaining in the game. Here's Stroop running the baseline for Smeltz. And Smeltz over there for Wenzel. Wenzel back for Smeltz. And Smeltz is fouled by Marquette. And that will let Smeltz go to the line shooting 2 now, as it is the 10th team foul. To shoot a pair. First one, good. Balašić back into the lineup for the Eagles as Smeltz gets ready to put his second one in. We're inside a minute now. 55 seconds remaining in the ball game, and he makes a pair. 55-44 opens up that 11-point margin again for UD. And the ball spun loose in here, picked up by Kinch. And Smeltz will go to the line again, shooting 2 more. The foul this time will be on Milky, I believe. Yep, Milky picks up the personal foul. And Smeltz will go to the line shooting 2. Brent made his first one, and here's his second try. It is good. 2 for 2 for Brent Smeltz, who has got to be game high. He's got a bunch of threes and whatever else, so played a heck of a ball game here. A lot of offense. Shot for 3. It's good. And timeout called immediately as Schreffler hits a 3 for the Eagles. Timeout called immediately by Lion Mountain. Eagle timeout is over. Stroop to inbound the basketball. Does so for Wenzel. Wenzel coming down the court, has the ball tipped ahead, and a foul underneath. The foul will be on Latshaw. 54. And that's going to allow Bo Hassinger to go to the foul line shooting 2 for UD. With just 31.4 seconds remaining. And we might be able to make it out on the clock up there. Here's Bo's first try. No good. Bo can put his second one in. Missed a pair, but the rebound comes down to Smeltz. Smeltz will dump it back here for Wenzel. Wenzel tipping it on the wing here for Grafe. And Kyle will get his opportunity to go to the foul line. And he'll have 2 to shoot here in just a moment. First try. No good. So Kyle misses his first one. Smeltz will check out of the ball game now, and he has played one heck of a ball game for these Trojans. Second shot by Grafe, wouldn't make it, didn't make it, and the Eagles get the ball. 52 is Curtis in there for UD now in the waning moments of this first ball game. Curtis is a good ball player, good JV ball player last year. He'll get a lot of playing time this year too, as 43 Balašić rushes to the hoop for 2, and a foul will be called on Latshaw. And that's going to send, I think, maybe Buffington to the foul line for UD. Yeah, it will be. Zach will be at the foul line shooting 2. 10 seconds remaining in the ball game. Zach's first try, good. 58-49. And Zach can make it an even 10-point differential here if he puts this one in, which he did not. Rebound, let's see, out of bounds it goes, and it'll be white ball. 9.2 seconds remaining in the opener. Trojans will go up 1-0. Eagles 0-1, nearly going here. They're rushing into the corner. Here is a shot put up inside there. Good for two at the buzzer to end the ball game. Final shot there made by Balasik. So the final score here tonight at Line Mountain is the Upper Dauphin Trojan Boys 58. The Line Mountain Eagle fellows 51. 7-point victory for UD and a good ball game. Looks like we're going to see some fun basketball this year from this outfit, and tonight was a good one, and hope to see you back again Friday night against I think it's West Snyder. Catch you later then. Congratulations, Coach Hain and all the boys on this first one. Good night from Line Mountain.
Also be reminded that in accordance with Upper...
Hey, good evening, everybody. Now from Upper Dauphin Area High School tonight, the Trojans put their undefeated season on the line against these Middleburg Middies in the ball game here. They're right before the Christmas break. The Trojans coming in with a fine 6-0 record, and Middleburg not having a bad year either. I'm not sure what their standing is, but it's been pretty good. They've been playing some pretty good ball over here at Middleburg this year, and so tonight the Trojans should have a pretty good ball game on their hands. So we'll find out here what happens in just a moment as we have the introduction of the players, and then we'll be back with the opening tip of tonight's ball game.
And at center, a 6'2", 5'9", senior number 21, Brent Smelt. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 25, Ryan Stroop. And at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 45, Kyle Gray. And at center, a 6'4" senior, number 44, Casper Jensen. Trojans are coached by Mr. Tom Hayes and assisted by Mr. Mike Reed. Now please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Getting ready for the opening tip-off. Now Jensen will tip it off. We have Smelts out there along with Stroop. On the tip, UD will get the ball. That's Struple inbound the ball back here for Smells. Smells will wind it to the top of the circle over there for that Wenzel. Wenzel into the wing for Stroop. Stroop back outside here for Wenzel. Wenzel taking it in, 15-foot shot, no good. And on the rebound, controlled in here to number 30, Shambaugh, picking it off. And back up court comes Shambaugh with it. Close to court, McClellan, near wing. We do have the names. As soon as I get the other end of the court where I can see the board, I'll tell you who they are. Anyway, here's the ball off the rim, picked up here by Middleburg. Shot from outside for three, no good. Rebounded in there to UD. Casper Jensen coming down with it. And this is Wenzel. Jensen dropping it over in the wing here. Shot for three. It is just a little bit too long. Nice rebound underneath, but then stolen away in there by that Sprinkle. And back comes McClellan. Over the wing. Pass on the baseline. Now they tried to go inside where the ball came loose. It's going to be picked up here by Middleburg. Shot from the wing for three. No good. Rebound. Let's see. Right back here comes Wenzel with it. And Travis spinning it inside nicely for a shot off the mark there by UD, but then followed up by Smelts. Initial shot taken there by Grafe, who is starting the ball game tonight for Coach Hain. Kyle Grafe, 45 in there. Shot put up, no good. Rebound's going to, let's see, be tipped over here, and Smelts will pick it up for UD. Trojans lead 2-0. We've played almost 2 minutes of the opening period. Shot by Casper Jensen wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Stroop and good. Ryan Stroop following the initial shot by Jensen wouldn't go, but Stroop put her home. McClellan inside, they'll go ball came loose and out of bounds it goes. So Trojans coming back with it now. Pile number 24 into the ball game to replace McClellan for the Middies. 23 in there is Bingaman. We've got Bingamans all over the place in the girls basketball. This is a boy Bingaman for the Middies, number 23. He's got the ball. Shoots it down the wing over here for that Pile. Near side over here. Shot from outside by 40 wouldn't go. Rebound comes down in there to Kyle Grafe, and then he has it stolen, and on the steal, a foul will be called on 40. 5:25 left here in the opening period. 4-0 UD. Nice drive by Wenzel for two. Wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Jensen wouldn't go. But the ball's knocked out of there by the Middleburg. And so UD will inbound the ball. It'll be Wenzel inbounding. Looping it back here for Grafe. Over in the wing, they'll swing it now. Wenzel. For Stroop. For Wenzel. Wenzel all the way. Made a nice move. Wouldn't go. Return shot up and in by Kyle Grafe. Nice bucket by Kyle. 6-0 UD. They'll push it outside here now. Swinging it back and forth inside. They'll go over in the wing. We'll stay back here. Look at this UD defense. There's a nice pass inside for Sprinkle. His shot wouldn't go. Rebounded to Jensen. 44 had the shot. R44 rebounded it. Here comes Smelts looking for two. It's no good. Return shot put up and in, however, by Kyle Grafe. So Kyle's got two quickies here. And it's a 8-0 ball game. Pass over there for that 23 Pile, or 24 is Pile rather, with it now. Now 23's got it, walks on the baseline, puts a shot up short, no good. Rebound comes right off there, and then they'll dump it underneath to Sprinkle for two. It's good. So Sprinkle with a bucket gets the first 2 points of the ball game for Middleburg. Pass on the baseline. Trying to go inside with it was Jensen. Presses it back out here. Now on the near wing. Here's Wenzel. Looking over there for a shot from outside by Timeout is over, and UD with the basketball. Travis Wenzel taking it into the paint, pushes it over there for a pass on the outside. Shot from over there for three, no good. A rebound comes down inside there and picked up by number 42, Dalius, who was into the ball game. Here's Pyle. On the wing he goes. Shemba puts it inside here for 30. Dalius, I think it is. We'll see. This is Shambach. Shambach at the line, shooting two. This is his first one. Wenzel, or rather Jensen, checks out of the ball game now as Kinch, Aaron Kinch in there to replace him. Second shot is good. Made 1 out of 2. Cut the Trojan lead in half. Now it's 8-4 UD. As Wenzel will take it down court. Stop, drops it over here for Kinch. Kinch lost the handle, picks it back up. Back out here for Wenzel. Wenzel going to take it over the wing. Over there he goes for Smeltz. Smeltz will go on the baseline for two. It's good. Brett Smeltz for two. Nice bucket. And back come the Middleburgers. This is McClellan. Over the wing he goes for Pyle. Near side they'll spin it. This is Dalius. Over into the wing. McClellan trying to work it in. Stops and pops one a little bit short. Maybe partially blocks. Smeltz with it for UD. Coming back with it come the Trojans. Over in the wing there for Stroop. Ryan will push it out here for Wenzel. Wenzel, Woods three. He's got three. Wenzel right down to shoot for Travis Wenzel for three. Nice bucket. 13-4. UD by 9. Pyle. McClellan. 40 Bridie and then back for McClellan. McClellan has it. Inside they'll bounce it. Now they push it right underneath with a shot by Dalius. No good. And on the rebound, out of bounds it goes. Righty shot, no good. Return shot put high off the glass, no good. Trojans break down with a quick pass out here for Wenzel for two. Nice bounce pass from Smeltz to Wenzel. And Wenzel put her home. Good play by the boys that time. Whoa, near trip, no call, and back with it comes Wenzel for two more. It's good. Another nice pass from Smeltz to Travis Wenzel. 17-4. Trojans starting to pull away now with 35 seconds left here in the opening period. Inside they'll go here. Pass for Dalius is no good. Rebound comes down there to Kyle Grave, and then Kyle threw it behind Travis Wenzel with 24 seconds left here in the first period. And Grave will come out of the ball game. Bo Hassinger in to replace him for UD. .23 Bingaman back into the ball game for Middleburg. This is McClellan. Clock down to 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bounce pass here for Bingaman. His shot, no good. Rebound comes down there. Let's see. It's Bo Hassinger with it. Picking it up here for Smeltz. Smeltz near side over here for a shot by Wenzel. Short rebound underneath. Let's see. It's going to be controlled back here as the clock winds it down. And did it go? No, no bucket. No bucket. Nope. Good call. Ref wants to know why that wasn't, or the coach wants to know why that wasn't good. Well, it was because the clock had expired. Anyway, at the end of one, it is 17-4 UDA. Second period underway now as McClellan takes the ball to make a play out there. They'll bounce it inside here. Now over the wing. Shot from the side for three. Just off the mark. Rebounded in there to Kyle Grave. Back here for Wenzel. And Wenzel. Over the wing he goes with it for Stroop. Stroop, nice pass inside for Kyle Grave. Over the wing they shoot it for Smeltz for 2-3. It's good. 4-3 by Brent Smeltz. Way to go, Brent. It's McClellan trying to take it inside. Drops it off. Shot put off the glass. No good. Rebound tapped out of there. They're going to stay up here. Instead it went off Stroop that time. 20-4. That's not the time of day. That's the score. And UD will inbound the ball. Middleburg inbounds it rather. Here's McClellan stepping in for two. No good on the rebound. Let's see who's got it. It's going to be 30 working his way to the hoop. Good for two. Well, a nice play that time by that 3-0 Schambach. In the meantime, the Trojans dump one down court real quickly to Kinch, and Kinch put her home. Outletted that one so fast, almost missed it. With McClellan. We'll stay back a little bit, see how this Trojan defense looks. Over in the wing. Shot from over there for three. No good. Rebound comes down to Grape. Quickly outletted here for Wenzel. Wenzel with a drop pass for Smeltz for two. A little bit short. And a rebound up there for that 23. And he's having some trouble with it. He'll push it back here. Wow, near steal out there by Smeltz. McClellan over in the wing. They'll go. Inside, tapped loose. Ball, let's see, picked up and a foul called on Middleburg. Foul was on number 30, Schambach of Middleburg, his first. Push it back here for Smeltz. Smeltz over in front there for Wenzel. Wenzel on the wing for Smeltz. Smeltz steps up and they got the crowd over there calling 3 seconds, and this guy finally called the 3 seconds against UD. Smeltz's shot, which was a great shot, will not count. So here's McClellan working it out in front and around on the wing. 50 over here. Whoa, had it tapped, and this time they're going to call Brent Smeltz for a reach-in foul. 50 for Middleburg is probably... Whoa, hold the phone. I think 50 for Middleburg's name is Mitterling. It's not on the official scoreboard, but on the board right here above the referee. Mitterling, 50. So anyway, Wenzel will bring the ball up here for Smeltz. Smeltz taken into the corner there for Stroop. Stroop back out here for Wenzel. Here's Kinch. Smeltz over the wing, it goes for Stroop. Stroop with a bounce pass inside, tapped away, picked up in here by McClellan. McClellan heading down the court, picks up the dribble, spins it over here for that Pyle. On the baseline, bounces it across, throws a shot up from over there, does Hackenberg, and it's no good, but forcing his way inside is Sprinkle for two. Here comes UD's Wenzel looking for two. It's good all the way. Travis Wenzel traveling 62 miles an hour up the court that time. Sunk that one for UD. 24-8. Here's a shot from outside. Good, and wait, the basket's good, but we got a push foul underneath. Called on UD. It's on Brent Smeltz, his second. Kid shoots one to get three, and he's got him. 24-11. UD on top by 13. Here's Smeltz with it. Had it roll loose, picks it up, spins it on the near side here for Stroop. Out in front, they go to Wenzel. Wenzel out in front. Got a kind of a man-to-man or whatever they call it. They got a guy guarding Stroop over there anyway. Now they'll pick it up over there for Ryan Stroop. Stroop wants to take it in, drops it back outside here for Smeltz. Smeltz pushing it back over here for Stroop. Stroop from outside. It's in and out. No good. Rebound tapped around in there. Controlled by Middleburg. Dalius picking it up. Quickly they'll spin it ahead here now on the baseline. 24 for two. No good. Rebound comes down there to Kyle Grape. Kyle will clear it here for Stroop. He'll give it over here to Wenzel. Wenzel across the court. He goes with it. Shot from the side by Smeltz for three. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to that 23 Bingaman. And Bingaman picking it up for Middleburg for Pyle, and then Bingaman back again. Bingaman steps inside, races to the hoop, puts it underhanded shot up and in. Good. Well, the boys are starting to come to life here. Both teams with some real good drives to the bucket. Here's Smeltz making his own off the side. Return shot put up and in by Kinch. Way to go. Aaron Kinch with a nice rebound play that time off the shot of Smeltz. Pyle looping it over here for 21. He pushes it inside. Sprinkle for two more. The Sprinkle is an athlete, I think, for sure, up there at Middleburg. And a foul will be called on Bingaman, number 23. Jensen checking into the ball game for UDA. He'll replace Kinch for Coach Hain. 2:55 left here in the first half. Pretty quick moving ball game. Here's Stroop. Stroop, 14-foot try. Wouldn't go, and a push foul underneath. They're going to get Casper Jensen for pushing off on the rebound. For Jensen, it is his third foul of the ball game with 2:40 left here in the first half. So not good for Casper. He's going to get a lot of bench time, the way it would appear now. As the rebound comes off here, let's see who's got it. It's going to be McClellan picking it up for Middleburg over on the baseline there to that Darius. He spins it outside. Shot from outside for three. No good. Return shot underneath. Sprinkle fakes once, fakes twice, and gets it stuffed by Kyle Grafe. And back with it comes UD. Here's Smeltz for two. And man, is he hammered. Wow. Smeltz really hammered by Dalius. And Dalius picks up the personal foul, and Brent Smeltz will go to the line shooting two. Brent's first shot wouldn't go. Second shot by Brent is good. So he made 1 out of 2. Makes it a 27-15 ball game. And back with it comes McClellan. Oops, inside off the foot of he goes. A Sprinkle over in the wing. This is Pyle. Pyle spinning it near wing over here. They'll loop it inside here for Sprinkle. Sprinkle with 2 fakes. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebound comes down there. Controlled to Grafe. Ahead here for Wenzel. Wenzel backing in there. Pushes it over in the wing. Shot from over there. An off-balance shot by Smeltz wouldn't go down. And a double dribble here now as Pyle turns her over. They'll throw it down here into the corner. And wait a minute. Hold everything. You can get a substitution in or something. I don't know. Whistle blew for some reason. So they'll try that inbound play again. It was a good one for UD. They really have the court spread out here now as Smeltz takes the inbound pass. Loops it ahead over there for Stroop. Stroop all on the baseline. Back outside here. They come with it for Smeltz. Here's Wenzel. Wenzel looking for something to develop. Will spin it around the right side. He's got Stroop over on the baseline, or rather Kinch over on the baseline. Kinch has it now. Back out in front. He'll come here for Stroop. Dropping it back there for Wenzel. 1:23 left here in the first half. Travis Wenzel will work it around. Whoops. Slipped that time. Did a little globetrotter move. And here is Stroop with it. Ryan Stroop taking it for UD out to the top of the circle. Clock down 1:08. Sure, the Trojans are trying to work a play, and then out of bounds it goes as Ryan will throw it past the outstretched arm of Brent Smeltz. So the Trojans fiddled some time off, but didn't get much for it. And Pyle will inbound it here for McClellan. Down to 1 minute left here in the first half. The nice pass. Oh, they had Sprinkle cutting underneath, and somebody missed an assignment somehow or another. And here's a long pass on the other end of the court for Grafe. Grafe for 2. He's fouled. Kyle will go to the foul line shooting 2. Grafe to shoot a pair. His first one, no good. Foul is on 44 Sprinkle, his first. Second shot, good. So Grafe goes 1 for 2. Makes it a 28-17 ball game, an 11-point lead for UDA. Clock now down to 43 seconds remaining here in the half. Here's Pyle trying to loop it inside. Tapped by Grafe, and then out of bounds it'll go on the near side. And they're going to rule it went off of Smeltz when they had both McClellan and Pyle there chasing it down with Brent, and they rule it went off Brent. Okay. McClellan will bring it down court. Over there for that Shambach. Near wing it comes here for Pyle. Pyle for 3. It's good. Pyle hits a 3, number 24. Back come the Trojans real quickly here for a shot put up by UD's Kyle Grafe, but it wouldn't go, and then a foul will be called. Foul's going to be on Kinch. He'll pick up his first with 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. McClellan for Bingaman. Back for McClellan. Check around at the Trojan defense here. Near side over here to Pyle. McClellan, 15-footer. Good. 15-foot shot good. 28-22. As a buzzer goes, this is good if it went, but it didn't go. So Middleburg are pretty happy about the way things have wound up here at the end of the first half. It's UDA by 6. Upper Dauphin 28, Middleburg 22. Back with the second half in just a moment. Okay, second half getting underway now. UD with that 6-point halftime lead will have the advantage of inbounding the basketball to begin the second half of play. And here we go. Trojans want to open it up here a little bit this period if we can, as they should go over to Stroop to begin it. Back here for Wenzel. Wenzel will take it and push it over there for Smeltz. Smeltz with a 15-foot shot from the extended foul line. No good. Rebound comes down there to Dalius. We'll bring it back here to McClellan. McClellan over in a wing. Here's a shot from over there by Pyle for 3 is good. Pyle hits a 3. It's 28-25 UDA by 3. Here's Wenzel. Wenzel near wing over here for Smeltz. Smeltz for Stroop. Stroop with it. Bouncing it here for Wenzel. Wenzel will take it in. Looking off the glass for 2. It's good. Travis Wenzel with a nice soft touch off the glass that time for 2 for UD. Here comes McClellan going all the way to drop it on the baseline with a nice pass for Schambach. And Schambach keeps the Middleburgers close. Here's Stroop picking up the pass. Looping it back there for Wenzel. Wenzel. Near wing over here. Smeltz from outside for 3. Off the mark it goes. Dalius with the rebound. Back here for that 23 Bingaman on the baseline. Fake once, twice. Tapped around inside there nicely as the initial block I think was made by Kyle Grafe. Over the wing it goes for Stroop. Back outside. Wenzel would like to load up a 3. It wouldn't go. Ball tapped around in there. Dalius with the rebound for Middleburg. And pace picks up here for sure. Here is McClellan. Had it tipped loose. Picked up in there by Bingaman. He'll spin it back here for Pyle. And now McClellan as they slow it down a little bit here. Both teams running and gunning. Pyle with it. Inside there for that Bingaman. He'll, or rather, not Bingaman, but rather Shambaugh. Shambaugh is fouled, and he'll be shooting 2. Kyle Grafe picked up his first personal foul. Kyle's got a problem. You could see a little earlier on with a lens. Apparently one of his contacts is a little goofy, so Bo Hassinger will have to come in while Kyle goes and gets his lens straightened out. So Bo checks back into the ball game. Also Casper Jensen returning to the UDA lineup as he will replace Kinch for Coach Hain. In the meantime, Schembach has missed his first one and his second one. And on the rebound is going to be controlled here to Wenzel. Wenzel over the left wing quickly. Stroop for 3 just off the mark. Rebounded to Dalius. He'll push it back here for McClellan. So the Trojans still maintain a 3-point lead. 30-27. Here's McClellan taking it outside here for Dalius. Dalius right underneath there. This is Bingaman. Bingaman races to the hoop, but hold everything. A blocking foul will be called on Wenzel before the shot. McClellan will inbound the ball right inside. He goes here for Dalius. Fires one back outside here for Bingaman for 3, and we're tied at 30 all. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Hain. The ball club seems to be playing a little bit in slow motion now as the Trojans, who normally hit and run and gun and everything else, kind of just, I don't know, lingering around a little bit. And with 5:28 left here in the third quarter, they got themselves a tied-up ball game. We'll be right back. Trojan timeout is over, and UD will inbound the basketball. Got 5:25 left here in the third period. Tied-up ball game. Wenzel for 2 off from the long side, picked up in there by that Dalius. Dalius has been making a bunch of rebounds on that defensive board. Coming back here for a shot from the wing, no good. That was Pyle with a shot. Another shot put up there by Dalius wouldn't go. He goes to the floor pretty hard, but back with it comes Wenzel. Wenzel near pass over here now as they'll drop it to Bo Hassinger, who pushes it to Casper Jensen. Jensen's shot wouldn't go, but he's fouled. and he will go to the line shooting 2. Jensen unties the score, makes it 31-30. Bo Hassinger departing the ball game now as Kyle Grafe has repaired his lens, and he's back in there. Casper Jensen with 2 good foul shots for UDA gives the Trojans the lead back now, 32-30, 4:50 left here in the third. This is McClellan for Middleburg. Near wing over here for Pyle. McClellan and Pyle. Pyle from outside for 3. Knocks off the mark. Rebounded in there to Grafe. Back with it comes Wenzel for UD. Wenzel on the left wing. Out in front here for Stroop. Ryan pushing on the near wing here for Smeltz. Inside they bounce it for Grafe. And Grafe will get a charge foul, as he say that Kyle will pick up his second personal foul. He charged into Bingaman, they say. And so the Middies will inbound the ball. For Grafe, it is his second. McClellan on the wing over there for that Bingaman. Bingaman goes inside with it. Shot put up and in by Schambach. Good. We're tied at 32. 4:05 left in the third. And here's Wenzel. Wenzel taking it all the way to the hoop, and then he had it spun loose by Bingaman, I think. And back with it comes McClellan. Over and a wing it goes. Here's Sprinkle pushing it back outside. McClellan for 3. Is in and out. No good. Ball tapped around, and Pyle has it. Back here for Bingaman. Bingaman goes into the corner. Now a 3-second violation will be called, and there is Sprinkle standing right in the lane. He didn't even say anything. He knew they got him. But the Trojans with a chance to untie this ball game once again now. As Smeltz are working across the timeline. Smeltz working it over in the wing. Taking it inside off the glass for 2. It's good. So Brent Smeltz with a nice play that time, taking it all the way to the hoop for 2. And back comes McClellan for Bingaman. Inside they'll go. Pass over here for Bingaman. He goes on the baseline. The ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Sprinkle. It'll be UD ball. 3:08 left in the third quarter. And Hackenberg enters the ball game for Middleburg. Stroop's pass comes down here for Jensen. He'll drop it for Wenzel.
Good shot, Travis. Good shot.
Travis Wenzel working it around the left wing. Pushes it over there for Smeltz. Smeltz from outside for 3. In and out. Wouldn't stay down. Rebound comes down there to McClellan. McClellan breaking back with it really quickly. Slid to a halt. Puts the shot up. No good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul called on blue number 44, Sprinkle. He will pick up his second. Casper Jensen inbounds it here now. 2:45 left in the third quarter. This is Jensen with it. They'll drop it back here for Smeltz. Over there for Stroop. Stroop from outside for 3. Just off the mark. Rebound comes down here, and Stambach has it. Stambach coming back with it for Middleburg. Pushes it on the baseline. Shot put up by Sprinkle. Good. Boy, Stambach got himself a good pass through there to that Sprinkle. And Sprinkle able to put it home, tying up the ball game again. Shot for 3. It's good. Brent Smeltz hits a 3 and puts the Trojans ahead by 3. 37-34. McClellan near wing over here for that Hackenberg. McClellan and Hackenberg will play with it. Hackenberg looking inside, goes across the court with it now. Shot from over there for a 3 to tie it. No good. Return back here for Stambach. Stambach trying to work his way inside. Puts a fake on, puts a shot up and in. Good. And timeout called by Middleburg. Good ball game here tonight. Now as both teams really going at it. We got a minute and a half, or minute 50 rather, remaining here in the third quarter. And it's UDA by 1, 37-36. Timeout is over, and back with it come the Trojans now. They want to extend that 1-point margin. Back here for Smeltz. Smeltz pushing it over there for Stroop. Stroop will bring it around outside. McClellan on him. Now here comes Smeltz. Inside they go on a nice baseline pass for Kyle Grafe. And Kyle put it home nicely. Boy, nice move inside by that Kyle Grafe. Kyle's really come on this ball game. I didn't see the last ball game. I don't know how he did then, but Craig's been playing very well here tonight. 1:18 remaining in the third quarter. The Trojans by 3. Stroop will inbound the ball. Wenzel for Stroop. Trojans would like these guys to have to come out here as they spin it here for Smeltz. Smeltz back here for Wenzel. Minute remaining here in the third quarter. Travis pushing it back there for Stroop. Ryan will give it back to Wenzel. Wenzel taking it inside, puts a shot up. Good! A shot off the left hand type by Travis Wenzel is good for 2. Trojans open up a 5-point margin now. 41-36, looked like a walk. Here's Hackenberg trying to take it in. He's cut off, spins it across over there for Sprinkle. Sprinkle bounces inside, puts a shot for Schambach, no good. And on the rebound, we've got a push foul. Looks like the foul might be on Dalius. Yeah, Dalius with the push. UD will inbound. So with 30 seconds remaining in the third, UD coming back up court. Dalius, 42 for Middleburg, picked up his third foul of the ball game. Here comes Smeltz. Near side over here for Stroop. Stroop will take it back out. 15 seconds remaining. Here comes Smeltz for Wenzel. 7 seconds. They better do something now. Here's for 3. It's good. Brent Smeltz, a money player here at UD, gets himself a 3-bagger, and what a nice shot that was. It came at a most opportune time to give the Trojans an 8-point lead now. It's UDA 44 and Middleburg 36 at the end of 3. Wow. Fourth and final period ready to get underway here now at UDA. Trojans with that 8-point lead. Push it over there for that Brady, who was back into the ball game. Here's Dalius with it. Double teamed in the corner. Spins it outside here. And it's going to be a backcourt pass as McClellan gets back there to pick it off, as the Trojans with some good defensive play that time dropped down on Dalius. And Dalius was able to, made to throw the ball away. So UD will inbound. Wenzel will inbound the ball for Upper Dauphin. Nice pass right here for Smeltz for 2. His shot a little bit short. Rebounded in there by that Middleburg, and back comes McClellan. McClellan bouncing it over here for Brady. And then Schambach. Schambach has it. Schambach passing it back over here for Bingaman for 3. It's good. Bingaman with a 3-pointer. And 39-44. Here comes Wenzel stopping. 6-footer, good. Travis Wenzel knows where the hoop is when he gets inside that lane. Boy, I'll tell you, just reaches back there and pops it in. Oh boy. Here will be a blocking foul called on Brent Smeltz. And for Brent, it will be his 3rd. Non-shooting, and McClellan will inbound the basketball for the Middies of Middleburg. Here's Bingaman, near wing over here. He comes with it. Now McClellan bounces it inside, tries to get inside for Sprinkle. But a walk then called on Smeltz as he started up court and got the ball kind of got tangled up on his arm, I believe, that time, and caused the walk. So Brady will inbound the ball. Back here for Brady. Brady trying to find something to develop inside. The ball tipped around by Smeltz, but picked up inside by Schambach. Schambach for 2. It's good. Schambach picked up that ball and on the block and was able to put it home. Unfortunate play for UD. 46-41 now. UD by 5. Here's Wenzel dumping it over the wing. Shot from the side for 3. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down here and bringing it back quickly to Schambach, looking for 2. And a blocking foul will be called on Upper Dauphin's number 25, Ryan Stroop. And Schambach will go to the foul line shooting 2. Foul was Ryan's first. Schembach made his first one, missed the second one on the ball tipped over there to Wenzel, who'll control it for UD. 46-42, the margin down to 4 for UD now. Stroop will bring it back here for Smeltz. Smeltz working it, double team, spins it over here for Stroop. Stroop for 3, no good. Rebound there to Jensen. Casper Jensen wouldn't go, and Schembach with the rebound. McClellan for Middleburg over there for that Brightian, and inside they'll go. McClellan for 3, no good. Rebounded in there to UD. Rebound made that time by Kyle Grafe. Back with it comes Wenzel, dumping it over there for Smeltz on the baseline. Now you'll take it on the wing, push it back over here for Wenzel. Wenzel for 2, no good. And on the rebound, let's see, it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to rule it went off Sprinkle. With 5:33 left in the ball game, it's a 4-pointer. Bingaman 23, Pyle 24 back in the ball game for the Middies. As is that Mitterling. Shot put up by Grafe, no good. And on the rebound, we got another foul call. This will be on Sprinkle also, I do believe. We'll see. Yep, Sprinkle picks up personal foul number 3, I believe. Actually, I think the foul might have been on Jensen, his 4th. It was not on Sprinkle. Had the wrong 44. They'll push it over here. Bingaman for 3. No good. On the rebound, Jensen's got it for UD. Casper Jensen playing with 4 fouls on him as Wenzel pushes it back for Smeltz. Smeltz for 3. No good, and the ball goes out of bounds. 5 minutes remaining in the game. Trojans still clinging to a 4-point lead. .42 Dalius into the ball game to replace Sprinkle for Middleburg. As up court with it comes Pyle for Bingaman, and then Pyle out in front. He'll loop it inside there for Dalius. Dalius for 2. It's good. Dalius is fouled by Grafe, and he will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. He picked up his 3rd of the ball game, and Dalius' shot is good. So it's 46-45, a 1-pointer now. That ball went right back down on the foul shot. Wow. Trojans by 1. Here's Stroop with it. Dropping it back here for Wenzel, and hold everything. A hold foul called on Schembach. The Trojans had called timeout, and now we're back to action again now as Wenzel's got it for UD. We'll keep an eye on the clock, the scoreboard, and everybody else here in the ballpark as this is getting down to the nitty-gritty. So here's a nice rush to the hoop for 2, no good. Rebound comes down there, and boy, we got bodies all over the place now. We got some people injured. Official thinks it might be. Let's see. Stambach. Everybody's okay following that last wreck. And so back come the middies. This is Pyle. Wait a second. Got a foul called. A foul called before the shot. Foul will be on Smeltz as Brent picks up his 4th. So he's going to have to really skate slow here, as they say. To the foul line goes Pyle of Middleburg, shooting 2, or shooting 1-1 rather. His first shot no good. Rebound comes on to Sprinkle, lifts it up, no good. Rebounded in there to Grafe. He'll spin it here for Stroop. Trojans need to get some points here now. We had that built that 8-point lead. Here's a shot from the side, no good. Rebound comes down in there. It's going to be controlled. Nope. Yep, by Middleburg. Pyle coming back with it. Middleburg trails by 1. Middleburg, oh, he walked with that one as he came to a sliding halt that time, and that's called a walk. So UD will inbound the ball. Trojans get the advantage here now. See if we can get a point. Brady and McClellan coming back into the ball game for Middleburg. This is Jensen. Casper looping it ahead here, but the ball stolen right away as they threw it to Dalius. Back with it comes Brady. Here's a shot by Bingaman, no good. And UD with the rebound. Back comes Wenzel for the Trojans. Wenzel taking it down. Shot put up, blocked away in there by Dalius. Dalius is pushed over, and they're going to call a charging foul on Brent Smeltz, or on Wenzel. Travis Wenzel picks up the personal foul and a timeout called by Coach Hain. 3:14 left here in the ball game. Trojans by 1. Timeout is over. Schambach inbounds the ball here now. 3:12 left in the ball game. Regulation time, put it that way, as McClellan spins it over there for that Bingaman. Back for Bingaman. Bingaman's got it. Tries to dump it inside. Picked off nicely in there by Jensen. Back for Wenzel. Wenzel near side over here. Smeltz for 3. Just off the mark. And the rebound comes down there to Schambach. Schambach coming up court with it for Middleburg. Schambach near wing over here for Bingaman. Bingaman walked but no call. Shot put up good. Middleburg by 1. And back comes Smeltz. Smeltz pushing it over there for shot by UD. No good. And rebound taken off there by that Dalius. And McClellan out in front for Bingaman. Back here for that number 30 Schambach. McClellan on the baseline, he goes with it. They'll push it back outside now. 2:04, 2 minutes remaining right now in the ball game. Jensen playing with 4 fouls. He can't get too aggressive out there, and of course neither can Wenzel, or rather Smeltz. And hold everything. Got a foul called on Casper Jensen, and Casper does not understand what he did, but what he did do is get called for a foul, and it's going to be his 5th. So Casper's going to have to check out of the ball game, and Coach Hain will be looking for a replacement in there now, as Casper has picked up his 5th personal foul. Well, the Trojans not only lost Casper Jensen, but it was also the 10th team foul. So Schambach will go to the line shooting 2. Schambach's first shot is good. 48-46, Middleburg by 2. And here's his second shot. It is good. Middleburg by 3. Minute 47 left in the ball game. So the Trojans have got to score and play some defense now as Wenzel drops it here for Smeltz. Smeltz looks to take it in, but gives it here to Stroop instead. Stroop will drop it back for Wenzel. Wenzel here for Smeltz. Smeltz dropping it for Stroop. Stroop has a break, goes to take it inside, and then can't. He's cut off inside there as McClellan all over him. And Smeltz for 3 to tie it. Nope, not that time. Rebound comes down, controlled in there to UD, though. Shot for 3 by Wenzel. It's good. We're tied. Travis Wenzel ties up the ball game at 48 all, or 49 all, I beg your pardon. And they'll spin it, and a timeout called by Middleburg. Timeout Middleburg with 54.8 seconds. 54.8 seconds remaining. We wish it was 548, but it's not. 54.8 left here in a tie ball game, and Middleburg will have the basketball. Will inbound the basketball back here for McClellan. McClellan out in front for Bingaman, and then over in the near wing they come. Play the clock down, 40 seconds now, as they'll try to play it down here and see if they can get a final shot. We're in a tie ball game. Trojans have Smeltz out there. He has 4 fouls on him, so you don't want Brent to be the one who fouls if we have to. All tied, 20 seconds remaining in the game right now. Near side here now for McClellan. McClellan bounces it over here for that Brighty out in front. Here's Bingaman. Bingaman out here for McClellan. Clock down to 7 seconds, and timeout called by Middleburg. So the clock I mean, the gears continue to roll here now. 6.6 seconds in a tie ball game. Middleburg will have the ball on the Middleburg end of the court. 6 seconds remaining in the ball game. Middleburg getting ready to inbound. It does so back here. The ball came loose, picked up on the floor. Shot put up, blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Middleburg ball with 2.5 seconds. Middleburg ball. The Trojans had the ball come loose, and now it'll be timeout called by Middleburg again, I believe it was, with 2.5 rather seconds remaining in the ball game. Middleburg will have the ball underneath their own basket to inbound. Here we go. 2.5 seconds remaining. If they don't push this into Dalius, I'll eat this basketball. Nope, at 44 instead. Good for 2, and timeout immediately. Oh, I thought we had time, but they're going to say no. I guess we didn't. Or are they going to change things? No, wait a second. 2.2 and timeout call. I think the Trojans are going to get one shot at it yet. The clock ran off there before somebody could call time, and they're going to put a second or something back on. I'm not sure what. Yeah, 1 second. So the Trojans will have one long inbound play, but by golly, the Trojans awfully close to seeing their winning streak come to an end here with these Middleburg guys. There is 1 second remaining. The Trojans trailing by 2. And I don't know what the strategy will be here, but I do know this. We're in trouble. So let's see what we can do. Somebody's going to have to throw one down. It's Middleburg by 2. Middleburg may elect not to even take the court. No, here they come. And UD will inbound this ball. Tough ball game now, and I thought Middleburg might be tough, but not this tough. Here's the pass. Down it comes, and that's going to do it as the game comes to an end, and so does the Trojan winning streak. The final score here tonight in the Middleburg Middies, 51. The UDA Trojans, 49. So a bitter pill for the Trojans to take into the Christmas holiday break, but for Middleburg, a true gift that they would appreciate, I'm sure. They had a good fan club here that followed these guys down here, probably mostly the junior varsity guys. But anyway, a lot of support for this Middleburg ball club here tonight. They were vocal, and they inspired their boys to come out and take a tough one away from UDA. So congratulate the Middleburg guys tonight, and the Trojans will go into the playoffs facing Williams Valley next Thursday afternoon at Tri-Valley in the Love 99 basketball tournament. So till then, Dale Calnon again thanking you for watching and saying good night. Final score, Middleburg 51, the Trojans 49.